reminded me of what I was so long ago. When I still had a voice before I gave your answer. Diamonds made by the pressure, just trying to fit in. They all end up the same, deflecting everything. One day I was singing.
Hey everyone, I am your host James Moyer Jr. This is a special episode of the Savage Wrestling Podcast today. It's just me today. How do I have to explain this? Let me turn myself up a little bit so y'all can hear me. Well, this is how it all started. I went to take a nap because we did our show yesterday. Thought it was a really good show we did and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, Aaron texts me saying, "Is Willie mad at us?" And I was just like, why would he be mad at us for? And I looked at the post that he said about the Canadian jokes because of my wrestling opinions. I'm proud to be a Canadian or something like that. I don't have it up, but I should have had it up. But then one thing about I just woke up from a nap, so everything's not really clicking in my head really well. I kept thinking, what the fuck is he talking about? A Canadian joke? And I'm thinking, and then it finally popped. I finally hit a pop. It finally popped on me. I went, oh my god, it's probably the fucking the little joke I said about the joke I said. So I comment on it, say, hey, no hate for you, man. Then Aaron tells me that he did a video about us. I hope he. I don't know if he's watching right now, dude. I'm gonna do a live reaction and all that stuff. I'm not trying to hate on it. I just want to hear his side. I want to hear his side. Then I'll tell him my side. So we could be 50-50 on this. I do have this video up. So I hope he doesn't mind. I'm going to do a live watch along towards this video and just to know what he's going to say, what's going on, and I'm going to do it. All right. So, Willie, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to watch your video, buddy.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Will from Rose Wrestling Corner, back at it again with a brand new video. Please excuse the shitty camera quality. I'm recording this on my laptop webcam, and it's not really the best because my actual computer webcam is still a piece of shit.
Don't feel bad, dude. Don't feel bad. It's still a good quality of you.
I just got finished watching a video by my good friends over at Savage Wrestling Podcast where they reviewed a couple of the negative statements that I've said about WWE in the past and my Twitter temper tantrums and everything like that. And I feel like I need to come on here and I just need to say that my opinions on a show, it's not, it doesn't hold that much weight. Obviously, I am a wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan.
You're absolutely right. There's no, it's your opinion and all that stuff, but I'll get to my response to it after the end of the video. But it's your right to opinion, your way of wrestling and all that stuff. I don't blame you, but I'll at the end I'll give you my response.
Since I was 13, 14 years old, I've been doing YouTube for almost 3 years on my own on this specific YouTube channel, but I've been doing YouTube videos since like late 2021 on group channels and everything like that. Obviously, you can look back at my history and everything like that. But I am a very passionate wrestling fan, and I know that I have made a lot of negative statements about WWE in the past, more specifically 2025, but my channel has always been built on opinions for me. Um, and I'm going to essentially respond in a sense to some of the things that they said in the video. I'm not going to pull the video up. I'm way too lazy to do that. It is literally 11:42 where I am right now.
Ain't we all lazy?
They criticized my review of Backlash, where I gave it a 3 out of 10. If you go back to that video, you
Sorry about that. Some dickhead in the background is just like rubbing his fucking crotch rocket. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. Fucking dicks around here.
on my honest review of Backlash 2025, I said in that video that I originally was going to give the show a 5 out of 10. But the reason why I didn't was because of the terrible booking of the main event, with R-Truth being involved in the finish, which was leading to what we are getting on Saturday night's main event with.
Did I complain about the main event? I might have to rewatch our fucking show. I don't remember complaining. I remember saying, really? R-Truth of all people? I don't remember.
John Cena and R-Truth, which I thought was meaningless. They also criticized my thoughts on John Cena teaming up potentially with Travis Scott, which I made the video on, yesterday or the day before. And I understand in a sense that people may or
Real quick. I was joking about the Travis Scott thing. I don't know if Aaron was. I'm not trying to pull him under the bus. I was joking. I was kind of like taking a little joke about your little rant about the Travis Scott tag team or whatever it was. I'm positive I was joking with you. I was joking about that. I really don't. Only person I'd rather have that's a celebrity wise or whatever is Bad Bunny. I really don't want to see Travis Scott in the ring after what he did to Cody Rhodes for a shoot at Elimination Chamber, where he broke his eardrum and gave him that nasty black eye. I even mentioned when we had you on the show, I said Cody should have gave him a receipt on, like, really punched a motherfucker. And but I'm not down for the tag team. I was just joking about that. I'm not, whatever Aaron wants, right? I'm not putting him underneath the bus or nothing. I think he's my great co-host. I want to keep him as my co-host. I don't care for it as much as it is, if they're planning on it, but we'll probably end up having that kind of match at, I think it said Money in the Bank where you posted on. It might happen, Willie. I'm not trying to like rain down on you or nothing like that, buddy. It's just you don't have to take me serious, all right? But like I said, I'm gonna give you my full response after your video. I did promise that.
But my main point in that was John Cena is the WWE champion.
Right.
He's gonna face R-Truth at Saturday night's main event, I
For
guess, in a non-title match.
Yes.
I have no idea.
Yes, it's a non-title match.
And obviously, if he's teaming up with Travis Scott in a tag team match or a 6-man tag team match, once again, he's not defending his title, which gives me the impression that maybe John Cena shouldn't have won at WrestleMania if that's the case, because he's not defending his championship and they're just trying to ride this championship reign a little while longer, which if you want to do that, you can have John Cena defend the championship against a lot of very capable contenders like an AJ Styles, like a CM Punk, like a Seth Rollins, like a Roman Reigns. They also criticized my Twitter post about me spamming laughing emojis over Sami Zayn and CM Punk teaming up against Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker at Saturday night's main event, because they thought that I was laughing at the overall match, which I can guarantee you I wasn't. That's the only match at Saturday night's main event that I'm really looking forward to.
Same here.
I
Same here.
very much enjoy this storyline with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. I very much would love to see what that match is going to do. But in the shitty card that Saturday night's main event is, what I was sending the laughing emojis for was Triple H's tweet that I quote tweeted, where he said Saturday night's main event is looking like a great show or a big show or something like that. Then I spammed the laughing emoji because that is a very stereotypical Triple H, saying, "Oh, the
Also, I think he's taking punting shots at Tony Khan. If you think about that, Willie,
show's going to be great. This show's going to be absolutely amazing. This show's going to be this.
And,
this show's going to be
and
that."
not only that, he has TKO up his ass, so he has to promote the show as best as he can, to get ticket sales and all that shit. So that's, I'm not trying to correct you.
What else did they respond to?
I need to
they
know
responded
about the joke.
to my tweet that I think I made earlier today, where I quote tweeted a tweet that said, "Cry about it," or something like that. WWE has gotten boring without Roman Reigns. And I said WWE has been boring even with Roman Reigns around. And I'm not saying I'm not lying about it. I'm just saying that is my opinion. In WWE's booking is not good right now. SmackDown being 3 hours is so unnecessary, and
it will be back 2 hours, I think, hopefully by June or July, where I've been reading it up. So I promise SmackDown should be coming back normal here soon.
Filled with filler. This long-term booking bullshit is everything like that. I know people are going to say, just enjoy the show, just enjoy the in-ring product, enjoy what we're getting, and everything like that. But this is a me thing. I am more concerned about the booking and the stories than I am with the in-ring wrestling, because I know everybody can be capable of being good in-ring. Trust me. I know Backlash was a decent show in terms of in-ring wrestling, but Backlash was a predictable show. Backlash had matches that didn't need to be there. Pat McAfee versus Gunther. Do I need to say anything else? Lyra versus Becky was a match that should have happened at WrestleMania, but it happened at Backlash, and nothing really happened in the long run there. You could miss Backlash and you wouldn't miss anything besides really Jeff Cobb's debut, which he's called JC Mateo now, I guess, and the main event. That's it. And with the Roman Reigns tweet that I made as well, they said that, oh, Willie, I don't know if you're trying to get engagement. I don't know if you're trying to get views with your ridiculous statements about WWE and stuff like that. Like I said for years, okay? Like I said for years, I don't give a fuck if my videos get 2 views, 2,000 views, or 2 million views. Because in reality, I make this channel for me. This whole thing is for me. And this is going to sound very, very egotistical and everything like that. Don't get me wrong. And I know I've been very, very vocal about my disdain for WWE. I'm basically a JD from New York 2.0, and trust me, that's a level I desperately do not want to go down. But this is coming from a place of love because I loved WWE for years. But I made a video back in February where I said wrestling in 2025 is not good, and there's going to become a time when I am going to fall out of love with professional wrestling. And trust me, that's coming. That's coming real soon. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at Savage Wrestling Podcast for making that video. I'm not. I'm not. I just thought I should respond to a few of the points that they said on their video.
I'm glad you did respond, so I can make a respond back to you in a nice way that I'm going to do it for you.
Especially on the point where they thought that I was trying to rage bait and I was trying to get engagement on Twitter over my statements and my opinions about the company going downhill. And, oh, I have no more faith in this company. I don't. I have no more faith in WWE. I don't. Like, there is a part of me that is saying I should take a break. There is a part of me saying I should stop watching wrestling at least for a little while. And trust me, I am getting to that point. I am. Which is very sad to say because, you know, I am a passionate wrestling fan. I've been a diehard wrestling fan for as long as I can remember, but you know, with the rate that the product is, it's not really hitting for me. Obviously, I'll still do the universe mode. I'll still do you know, reactions if it's a big event, or like my thoughts videos on everything like that. If I read on something, like I missed Monday Night Raw this past week. I went out on a date with my girlfriend, so I missed Monday Night Raw and I skipped SmackDown tonight because I was hanging out with my brother. We were playing Fortnite. It was an incredible moment. I did check out AEW Dynamite though. I did watch AEW because I wanted to
Solid
get
show.
at least a little bit of wrestling content in, but I think I skipped the first half hour of AEW, but I watched the rest of the show. It was a decent show, don't get me wrong. Zach Gowen, good on you, my man. But yeah, no, there is a part of me that's saying, like, you know, I'm like, take a break. And I'm going to say this. I am sorry if a few of my statements on wrestling has like offended some of you, which if it has, I'm sorry. I know that I've been a very angry recently, and I'm not rage baiting by any means. You guys know me. I hate clickbait people, and I hate people that just say bullshit just for the sake of saying bullshit. I'm not turning into them. I give my opinions, and that's it. That's the whole of my channel. That's the whole of me as a wrestling personality, as a wrestling YouTuber slash podcaster is I want to say my opinion. I want to come on here. I want to say everything that I want to say. And if you are offended by anything that I say, again, I'm sorry. You can unsubscribe from my channel. You can unfollow me on Twitter, TikTok, everything you can. You know, I understand that, like, once you have an audience, there's going to be people that aren't going to agree with everything that you say, and to that I understand that. But you got to also understand where I'm coming from, where I don't think like all of these wrestling TikTokers that take everything and just like, oh, they're cooking with this, and like, I'm not going to be one of those motherfuckers that just pop whenever something good happens in the hopes that I get on WWE television the very next night on Raw. That's not me. That'll never be me. I will never be on that. But I'm also not going to be like a WWE real one or a wrestling otaku or anything like that that just rage baits, or Sean's View Entertainment who just clickbaits and everything like that. That is not me. But I do understand with everybody saying maybe it is time for me to take a break. Maybe it is time for me to stop watching weekly, at least check out a little bit, maybe bi-weekly or monthly, or only watch PLEs, something like that. Maybe it is time. No fault to Savage Wrestling Podcast for criticizing my posts on their video. There's still love and everything like that, but I just wanted to respond to a few of the points and get my thoughts out there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for making it to the end. If you have made it this far, I once again apologize for the shitty camera quality. I can't do nothing about that until I get a new webcam, so my apologies.
Don't need to apologize.
That's going to be it for me. Universe mode should be coming maybe tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, that's going to be it. This has been your boy Will from Will's Wrestling Corner. I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Be good, people, and peace.
Okay. All right. Here's my reaction towards that. Whatever me or Aaron says, I'm not trying to throw Aaron under the bus or nothing like that. We do apologize for our comments and all that stuff. It's just I'm trying to word this better without saying this kind of wrong towards you or anything like that. I hope you're watching. If you are, just leave me a comment into the chat box or whatever. Here, let's do this. I've been a wrestling fan since '97. Yeah, I'm old, and my first wrestling moment was when Austin dropped the Austin 316 promo. Then after that, the NWO formed when Hogan was the third guy. And I was around the Attitude Era, the Nitro era. Then I went to the Ruthless Aggression era. I can remember what was it after that? I couldn't remember what it was. I think it was the PG era or whatever after that. So I saw it all. I seen it all. I seen the booking style and all that stuff, right? And there's some things that I don't agree with in WWE somewhat, like the whole Cena heel turn. The Rock just gave up on the whole storyline. Yada yada yada. I was not a fan of it or whatever. But Aaron loves it because he's a real passionate wrestling fan. I wish if he's happy, it makes me happy. Whatever I hear Aaron's voice through that mic saying, "Oh, I'm excited. I'm do this, that, and that." It makes me happy that he's happy. So I'm not like the yes man of him and all that. I just don't want to hurt my co-host's feelings. I was like, all right, if he likes it, he likes it. Whatever. Kind of like a brother thing. And the reason me and Aaron did that kind of stuff in our last video, we were worried about you, like the releases when WWE released the Dakota Kai and blah and all that. I think I know you watched a little comedy video of it where we wasn't making fun of them. They get released or whatever. We wasn't trying to make fun of you or nothing like that. I even messaged you saying if you were okay. Because I don't know what's been going on with my Twitter or X, whatever it's called. Every time I get on, it's you popping up. Thinking that to me, I think you're rage baiting on certain topics in WWE or whatever. And I get really concerned about it because some people don't take rage bait really well. And then that's why I get really worried about you. Because Twitter it's a different animal to deal with. Toxic ass people on that app. Instagram's the same way, Facebook's the same way. TikTok, you can name all the social medias. I was just worried about you. I just didn't want people to come at you, attacking you and all that stuff. That's why just to make sure that you're not getting attacked and all that stuff, because Aaron even texted me saying if it's really okay. And usually I don't see your posts all the time, but ever since the releases, since you been, I don't know what's going on with the algorithm in Twitter, but you've been popping up. It's not just because it was just the way you post, expressing your opinions on. I get different types when you do that. Different fucking For You pages for my For You from different wine asses. I'm not calling you a wine ass. Ever since you had your little thing about the releases, to me that's where it started. The whole the daily releases post WrestleMania. My algorithm is shit. It's not just you. I'm not blaming you, Willie. I'm not. But I do get worried about you sometimes on the stuff you post. Hold on real quick. There we go. I just had to get a drink. Sometimes I just worried about you. That's why I always message you, see if you're okay. Just I'm glad I get that one response. Yeah, I'm okay. That's all I need from you. If you're okay, just respond. Yes, I'm okay. If not, well, dude, if you want to talk, Willie, I'm an open book. You can talk to me. We all have personal issues. I got mental health. I got depression. I got anxiety. I lost a lot of people in my life. I seen a lot worse shit when I was little, all the way up to now. I seen horrific shit. But well, it's your opinion. I'm not judging your opinion or anything like that. Um, but go ahead and take this break. Spend time with your girl. Spend time with the family. Do your Universal things. I do enjoy those videos. I love watching your Universal videos. Just sit back, relax, take a break. Like I said, be with your girl, be with the family. Just be you. What me and Aaron said, we do apologize. We are sorry. I wish my cam was working. I would show you that I'm not trying to bullshit you or anything like that. But I'm happy that you still care about us and all that stuff. I even commented on you saying, hey, no hate towards you or nothing like that. We just, me and Aaron just don't want you to get all the hate that you get off of Twitter or anything like that. All right. Man, it did make me sad to watch that video. I did feel bad when I was watching that whole video. You don't understand. I was just, the whole time I was watching your video, I was just looking down and shaking my head. I was like, I'm so disappointed in myself for what I did. I'm, like you said, you're not doing it for views and all the same here with me and Aaron. Even though we got sponsors from Dubbies, Cowboy Revolution, Space Panda, you name it, we don't care. I don't care about views, nothing like that. And we just, when me and Aaron go live, man, Aaron's a character, I'm a character, but outside the podcast world, we're nice human beings. We are. We have no hate towards other people besides, you name the few, Wrestling Taku, W Real Ones, you name it. That's the reason me and Aaron, well, the reason I decided to make the podcast, because I want to make my opinions on wrestling. Then I got Aaron to jump aboard to have his opinions and all that. Sometimes me and Aaron's opinions don't match 50-50. But we do agree on a lot of things. And I think that's why me and Aaron are so good together, because we have such good chemistry and all that stuff. But when we do invite you to our show, we do have a lot of fun. I have fun with you on our show. Sorry about that if you hear that in the background. What was I saying? Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Yeah. The things I said towards you, I apologize again. I was just trying to make like a little pun joke towards you. I guess I won't do puns again towards you. I was just trying to do a little brotherly, big brother love towards you. I guess some of my jokes don't really, it just goes whoosh, right over people's heads all the time. I wish I had Aaron on, but I just want to be me. This is actually, I do own the show and everything. Aaron's just my co-host, but I want to have Aaron have fit on some of the ownership on the show too. But this video, this is just me only. If you do see this video, message me on Twitter or whatever you follow me on. Well, let's Damn, I can't even speak today. God damn it. Just message me. Well, I want to invite you on the show. I want to invite you on our show. I want to invite you again, and let's just talk. If Aaron wants to join. That's him. He knows my number. He got my number. He can text me or whatever. But I want to do a show, but just you and me, Willie. So if you do see this video, I know you do watch our video because you just said on that video you watched it. I'm surprised you didn't made a rant video before that, but you did make your point across. Sorry if I sound like a little bitch. I can't really speak so loud because my little brother's doing this stuff in his room, and I don't want to talk over his live stream. So I apologize in advance. So, next show we won't. For now on, we won't mention you. For now on, I'm sorry, Willie. Go ahead, just to me, to you, and Aaron too. Just take a break, dude. I don't care how long this break is. Just take a nice little break from watching wrestling and all that stuff. Do your little Universal stuff on your YouTube. We'll love to invite you on our show just to have a comedy fun or whatever. So I'm sorry to do this, but use Code Savage Pod for 10% off of Dubbies and Space Panda, and 50% off on Cowboy Revolution apparel in our shop. I do have designs coming down the road, and to that, Willie, once again, I apologize for my sense of humor towards you and all that stuff. For now on, we'll just not criticize your tweets again. I feel really bad, and I'm glad you don't hate us and all that stuff, because you're basically our number one guy in our universe. And for that, sorry, Willie. Me and Aaron love you. And well, hopefully we'll see you down the road. Peace, everyone.